Alright, what up y'all? Chaos here, one more time. This time we're gonna do all the changes Lili got with the patch now in effect. So I'm gonna be showing you guys, what to do with some of her new changes, because she's got some pretty cool follow-ups after a couple of her moves that she didn't used to have before. And it's really cool. Some of them involve like using a side switch mix-up, and then some are just like wall carries and stuff like that. So I'm gonna start off with a stage without no walls, just to show you guys like some of her new combos that she can do from the new move that she got, or not the new move she got, but the way her moves work now, because they changed the properties on some of them. So let's just jump right into it. First, I'm gonna go over her stuff that really isn't all that big, like her 1-2-4 being closer on block. Once you do it, that's whatever. That's not really bad for you because she's pretty plus after that anyways. So that kind of still favors you, even though you're closer on block now. Not a big deal. Her 4-2-3, big one. 12 frame Punisher now, reaches really far. I tried doing the delay on this, but it still makes it's still minus 15. I'm still getting hop kicked against people whenever even when I delay it. So I don't know if I'm doing something wrong there on that, but I thought for some reason if you delayed it, it would make it a little bit safer, at least minus 14s, where you're not getting launched by everybody. Only people like Ling and Elisa would be able to launch you and stuff like that. But I don't know, it's just not working for me. Even when I delay it, I still get hop kicked or launched by 15 frame launchers. So yeah, be very careful with this. But at the same time, it's an amazing Punisher now. 12 frames, probably the best one in the game now. Once they fix Lars's BS 12 frame Punisher, I think hers will be like the best, if not, top 3. So that's really good. Does a good chunk of damage, and it leaves them face down for that Oki setup. So that's cool. But you just gotta be careful with it. You can't throw it out no more. It's got to be used as a Punisher or a combo, or used in a combo now. So keep that in mind. Another change that she got that's pretty good, but it's kind of meh, is her Core Circle 4 3+4. Got a bigger hitbox, so it hits from further away. Still natural combo. Can't duck the second hit if you get hit by the first one, but it's a double hide. So they can duck both and then launch you, just like before. So gotta watch out for that. But the hitbox, much bigger. And it's still one of those moves that people see and they just don't duck it, because I guess they can't react fast enough, or they're just not really thinking about it, unless you're really overusing it. So you just gotta be careful with that one. Really good for some of her new combos too, that you can do with her. So I'm guessing that's another reason why they made the hitbox bigger on this. So that's cool. What else is there to go over before her really cool / unique stuff? I can't really think of anything else right now. Nah, nothing else. But alright, so now everything else is going to be like some cool, unique stuff that is really cool to Lili, like her new down back 3. Like it leaves them back turn like that, and it's her tracking move now. It's a high though, so you can duck it and get launched for it. But it's just one of those moves that people are never looking for. And if they're trying to step you a lot, this move's pretty good from up close. The range on it is kind of meh. Like that whiffed for some reason. Yeah, see, it's kind of weird from further away, so it's definitely a better tool to use when they're at like that 1 or 0 range. They're trying to step you, because it leaves them in this position, and you get a free flip. But if you delay it and they do something like a back roll, which I think I have it set to, yeah, so you're gonna do a wake up back roll. Check this out. Boom. If you time it right, you can get a combo off of it now if they do a back roll. So that's cool. She gets a reset opportunity on a successful down back 3 if you time it right and they back roll. So that's cool. Obviously it'll beat out get up 3s too if they try to mash out a wake up 3. So that's a combo for sure too, guaranteed. So that's super cool. But then she also gets some cool stuff if they alright, I was just checking some. Yeah, she also gets some cool stuff if they side roll to the left or the right. So I'm gonna show you guys real quick. So she's back turned, but then she goes back to being forward. So it looks weird. Hold on, I'm gonna show that. Let me show that one more time. Whoop! I did it too early. Yeah, see? So if you time it right, you can make it to where she's either back turned or not, depending on when you actually do the flip. See? I don't know if you guys saw that or not, but if you do a button right after the flip, she's facing forward. But if you delay it, she'll do something from back turn. Or no, opposite. Opposite. Yeah. Hold on. I know I'm doing it right. I'm not doing it right. Hold on. Why isn't it working? Maybe it's still the right. No. I was just doing this. I don't know. But she gets like some really cool like mix-ups off it now. I thought if you timed it differently, you get like a back turn setup. Maybe I'm just doing it weird right now. But I could just be doing it wrong. I'm tired, super tired right now. But you see that? She can get behind them. It just all depends on your timing when you do the flip after you land this. And it's really cool. Like they have to guess on what you're gonna do if they side roll to the left or the right. You get a 50-50 opportunity. So if they duck, you know, you get that flip. But if they don't duck, when you do the flip, you can do like the down back 3+4, or you can do something really safe like a down 3. I did it too fast. So it's pretty cool. And if you time it really good, which I'm not doing right now, you can have her in back turn and do back turn setups. I'll figure out the timing on that later, and I'll let you guys know in the comments. I won't make another video about it. Unless you guys want me to, I'm showing you how to do it, but it can definitely be done. You definitely land this move and then do this and then be in back turn and get a back turn mix up off it. So that's super cool. But yeah, you could do like standing 3 to go into back turn if you want to, if you time it wrong, and then your back turn right there anyways. But it's really cool. I like this move now on hit because you get that weird side switch mix up too. So they could get up and press forward too if they get confused by the camera scenario, and you could do like a Matterhorn because you know they're going to press the wrong button. Instead of pressing back, they're going to press forward. Or you could do a hop kick if you want to keep it a little bit safer. So it's a really cool new move that she got. The only bad part about this is it's a high and the range stinks. It's kind of like how her 4-3 used to be. But they buffed the range on her 4-3 on the season 1 of this, so that's not really an issue for that. But now it seems like it's for this move now. So keep that in mind. It's really cool, really fun to use. If they back roll and you time it right, it's a free flip combo reset. So keep that in mind as well. The next thing is her 3-2 forward. This move is not good to use in neutral because it gets blown up. You could disrespect her out of that, like, a lot. You could jab her out of the do glide is what it's called. You can hop kick her if she commits to a button because it's kind of slow and it's very obvious. So don't really use this in neutral too much. I guess you get away with it like once or twice and get something like that. That's another move I'm gonna go over in a second. So the best time to use this new move, or the new way that it's used, is to you know, use it for a combo, because she gets really far wall carry with it whenever you use it, because it like, yeah, they go really far. Like that's the wall, easy getting a wall on a lot of these smaller stages. So that's the best time to use that new move that she has. I really, like I said, I don't recommend using this in neutral because you can disrespect it a lot. Not too much stuff that you would do from this works, unless you do that and they do a jab, but they would have to jab late. If they jab late because they see it and then they react slow, you can get away with this while standing threes. But that's only if they're not paying attention and they react slowly. So you don't want to use that in neutral too much. The next thing, actually one of the first things I should have covered is her core circle 4-2-1. It's a natural combo now, mid tracking move, but it's punishable. I think it's -11 now, or 12. So you can jab her if this gets blocked, which really stinks. This was like, for me at least, this was like my get-in option. Like from this range, I would do that a lot and just see how they would react, because if a lot of people that knew it was safe, they would like try to do like a down 4 or do like a low, and I would low parry them because I would do a check parry after that. But you can't really do that anymore. So what you got to do for this is you got to use this to just like close that gap with the first part, because it is a mid and it's a tracking move. And if you catch them on the step, you can just finish the string because it's a natural combo. And it's pretty good damage, 33 damage, pretty nice. But like I said, it is punishable on block now, so you got to be careful with that. At least if you're like me and you like to use this a lot because you knew it was safe. It's not safe anymore, so be careful with that. What's the next thing? Went over the 3-2 forward into the dew glide. We did the new down back 3 stuff. Like I said, if you guys want to see more on that, I can make another video on just all the setups you get on that in general, depending on like which way they roll, or you know, if they just lay there. Obviously, if they just lay there, you get the flip. But if you guys want to see more on that, I found a whole bunch of cool stuff with that. Just let me know in the comments, and I will either tell you what you have to do or show you in like a player lobby, or I'll just make another video for it if you guys want. It's totally up to you. But let's see, we went over the down back 3, we went over the 3-2. Oh yeah, her up 3 being used as like a wall carry now. It's different whenever you use this move after you tailspin somebody. You can actually get a follow-up on it now, or you can just use just this move to take your opponent to the wall. They changed the hit properties on it, so you can do something like, if you just want to use it for like a combo, you can do something like this, which is really cool. I like that they did that. You get to do up 3 and then 3 again, which will automatically do her 4-4-3. And then you hold forward after that, and you do her 1-2 or her 2-1 if you want to get that. If you want to like knock them down on the ground to where they have to hold back to tech, or you can just do something like the 4 or something like that. But it's totally up to you. She gets I mainly just use this for like a wall carry now after I tailspin somebody, because it's really good. But yeah, you can use this as a combo now. The only thing about this is you kind of have to, you can't like run, how do I word this? You can't be too close when you do it. You actually have to do it from kind of, from a little further away. Not that far, but like if you do it from up close, it either whips or it doesn't work. See? So you gotta make sure you give yourself a little bit of space whenever you go for this. Whenever you go for that setup. And obviously, once you land the 3, you can do up 3, 3, which does the forward 3, and then cancel the forward motion by pressing up. And you can do jabs and do rage guard, or you can do a jab for just to get like that one extra hit before they hit the wall because you know you need it, or anything like that. But this is really cool. I like that they change the hit properties for this move because it kind of was useless unless the person was like going low against you a lot. This is a really good low crush move, but now you can use it for combo potential too, which is really cool. So yeah. What's the next thing? What's the next thing? I think all the rest of the stuff I'm gonna have to switch to a stage with walls. But I'm trying to think if there's anything else I'm missing. Anything important anyways. I don't think there's anything important that I'm missing. You know, obviously her down back 3+4 leaves her closer if they block it. If they block it. You're like right in front of them no matter what the range is that you do it at. So let me do, so you can do it from like here and you're really close. Before you would do it from here and you would still be here, but now when you do it you're like right there, so you're getting launched against most characters for doing that move now, so you gotta be careful with it even from further away. You used to be able to do this from like max range and it'd be free, but not anymore, at least against most characters like Wall, Jen, Bob, Josie. Like, the list goes on and on and on. A lot of people can actually punish her for that now. So be careful with that. And I think that's all I can remember right now for her that involves like combos and her new moves without the walls. So now I'm going to switch to a stage with walls real quick. And show you guys her wall bounce stuff, which is really cool. Her wall bounce move is a double mid, safe, can't be interrupted by pretty much most of the cast. I think only Jen and Geese can interrupt her. Even like Noctis's parry doesn't work too well against this, but it's pretty good. Like, she definitely has one of the better wall bounce options, for sure. It's not anything ridiculous like Paul's up forward 2. Like, when are you ever going to hit somebody with Paul's up forward 2 for a wall bounce? Never. Never. Hers is actually viable, which is good. And it's a move that a lot of people don't use that's actually good. So, I'm going to show you guys the combos. Show you guys like her 2 easy, super easy B&Bs with her new wall bounce move. So you got the wall bounce, then you do 4, 2, 3, then while standing 1, 2, then 1+2. 78 damage. Ridiculous. That's ridiculous. And there's another combo that you can do from this that does even more damage and in fact is a lot easier to do, if you ask me. So you do the wall bounce move, and then you just do down back 2, hold forward to go into back turn, and then you get her max damage back turn wall combo with the 3 or the 4 3+4 4, which is insane that it's that easy to do, but it is what it is, man. I'll take it. I'll take it. This is baby mode stuff. Like, every time you land this wall bounce, this should be the combo that you go for, because it just destroys their health. think it's 80 damage. Yeah, 58 plus the 22. Yep, 80. That's crazy. That's crazy damage for a double mid hitting uninterruptible mid. So that's like super good. This move is definitely a lot more valuable now, especially at the wall, which is when you should be using it the most. It low crushes, so if they're throwing out like, hey, Hachi, what to do is down back 2, you're going right over down back 2, and you're getting 80 damage on him. Like it's insane. I haven't really done too many setup scenarios for this yet, but I'm assuming that like everything that you would normally get for her setups, you can do here as well. So let me just give you guys one example. I'm trying to keep the video relatively short because I talked about most of the stuff in the first video. I'm just showing you guys what it looks like now. But I think you still get like the same usual stuff. Yeah, so you still get all her usual weird camera trick shenanigans and stuff like that. So that's cool that, you know, you still get to make them guess. Even after you land all this damage, they still have to guess again. So that's super cool that they did that. I really like that. This move is her wall bounce move because I thought it was extremely underused, but it's really good at the same time. So hopefully a lot more people will add that move into their arsenal with Lili. And obviously she's got the best sidestep in the game too, so you could really use this move at the wall like very effectively. You know, to bait something out and then go for that. Because even if they block it, who cares? It's safe. You know, they're gonna try to do something kind of like what this move was. Now they're gonna try to do a low, so you can do this if they block it, and then go for a check parry or something like that. So that's super cool. I really like that they did that. A lot of people saying she got nerfed pretty hard. But in my opinion, I think she actually is slightly better. Like they nerfed this minus 15, but it's a 12 frame Punisher now. Like every time you hear something bad about her, there's a couple good things to follow it too. Except for this, like there's nothing good about this, other than the fact that it's for like combo potential. But like everything else that got some kind of a nerf. Other than her down back 3+4, there's some good news behind it too. So I think she's still gonna be around the same. She got a lot of tricks. Obviously, she's still the same character that she's been for a while. Other than the fact that this doesn't freaking launch people after they back roll, which makes me super sad. I thought they were gonna bring that back for season 2. I thought that was gonna be a good. One of her main buffs. I thought they were going to make that launch again on back roll, but it's only in certain scenarios where that actually gives you the reset, like when you do something like that. So that I feel bad about that, but meh. She's still really good. She's still very viable. She still has her same weaknesses though. She's still very prone to being stepped. But they did give her a whole bunch of new tracking moves and made some of her other tracking moves better. Like that, her core circle 4, 3+4. She got the down back 3 now, which does not wall splat, by the way, as I just showed you guys. So don't use that move to get a wall splat because you won't. It does the same kind of knockdown no matter what you do, except for on counter hit. Which, oh yeah, I forgot to tell you guys, on counter hit, that's a tailspin starter. So, yeah, that this move is like, again, like see, it's just what I just said. Like the range on this kind of sucks, and it's a high, but it's good for setting your opponent up for a reset. and it's a freaking counter hit tailspin starter now. So, you know, what more can you ask for? Every time you hear something bad, there's some good stuff following it. Like I said before. So, people, I don't know where this "she got nerfed hard" stuff was coming from. Other than the fact that her 423 is launch punishable, nothing else seems, you know, super bad with her. At least in my eyes. But she still has the same weaknesses, like I said. She's a very good tournament-based character. Very good for getting those 2 wins and moving on in the bracket. Very good for, you know, making people feel a little salty. Because it's just like, yo, what was that? I tried to jab her, and she freaking Matterhorned me. That was some BS. Or like the Matterhorn goes through like a mid or something. Like, she's still that same character that most people use her for. So don't feel discouraged about some of the nerfs that you're hearing about, because pretty much every nerf that you got has some kind of buff behind it. So keep that in mind. If you guys like what you see, like you did in the last video, which got a pretty good chunk of views, I thank you guys for that. Really, really appreciate it. I appreciate all the support I've been getting whenever I post my Lili videos. You guys seem to really like me and her together, as opposed to me using other characters. I've been using Lei and Miguel a lot though, because Lei's my boy, and Miguel's just super fun now that he got all the buffs that he got. So I've been using those 2 a lot more. But I'm about to go back to Lili, and I don't know what I want to do with her exactly in terms of online. I was gonna do a Lili versus the World series, where I did like player matches against, you know, just anybody using Lili and only Lili. Or I don't know if I want to set like a new rank goal with her, because I have her at Mighty Ruler right now. So let me know what you guys want to see with her from me, and I will do my best to do it. I got a tournament coming up. Oh yeah, I guess I should let you guys know that too. I went to a Rise Red Bull qualifier up in Buffalo, New York, and top 8 got a free trip to Boston. And I got 3rd place. The only 2 people that beat me were Magnificent and Joey Fury. I started off a little dicey. I lost my very first match, but then I won all the rest all the way up until I got to 3rd place. So I won a free trip to Boston to go to a Red Bull event. So that's going to be super fun. If you guys want to see that video, or that stream, I mean, TEKKEN streamed it, and I'll put like the link to that in the description, and I'll put the timestamps for when all my matches were if you guys want to watch that. But that was really fun. I had a lot of fun out there. Shout outs to Cha Cha. He always whenever he runs a tournament up in Buffalo, New York, he always invites the Pittsburgh dudes, which is myself. So I really appreciate that. It's really fun to play Tekken offline. A lot more than online for sure, and it's just always fun. But yeah, on the 28th, I think I'll be going to Boston, and I'll be competing in a Red Bull event. So I'll give you guys more info on that. That shouldn't mess up the giveaway. I should mention that as well. That should not mess up the giveaway that I'm going to be doing. If it seems like I'm not going to be able to do it on that Friday, when I stream, because I stream on Fridays now on Twitch, I'll put that in the link as well. Man, there's a lot of new information here at the end. I stream on Fridays now, so if I can't do it on Friday because I'm going to be leaving for Boston, I'll stream that Thursday at night, and I'm going to do the giveaway on the stream. So stay tuned for that. I'll put the link for my stream on Twitch as well for you guys. But that's pretty much it, man. I'll catch you guys later. Like I said, I appreciate all the support I've been getting as of lately. Really, really makes me feel good about that I'm helping people learn the game while I'm learning at the same time. But I gotta go now, so peace.